Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. It's pretty terrible content again today in FIFA 20. I don't know what they're doing. The only thing we were given was this Lewis Muriel player moments. I mean, who wants this card? I mean, maybe a couple months ago, but this is just ridiculous. What are you doing, EA? You've got everybody at home. You've got a trapped audience, and you're just giving us junk all the time. What is the deal? Anyways, it's not the worst card in the world, but it's not going to compete at this stage in the game. Especially they're asking for an 84 squad with the team of the week and an 85 rated squad, so just complete garbage. So I thought let's just play some weekend league, get some of our games under our belt, just see if we can compete, see if we can play. Hopefully we have decent connection. Let's just get right at it. Here's the team that I'm rocking. Been playing really well. I like this whole team a lot. I've changed it around a little bit. I've moved Ben Yedder back into the starting lineup. He's playing as my central cam, and I've moved Atal to my CDM, to my box-to-box CDM, and I have him on a get forward instruction. So I'm liking this. I was having Awar playing in that CDM role, but I've changed it up. It seems to be working pretty good. I kind of like that, having that extra attacker, but let's just get into it. Do we need let's go ahead and get a squad fitness on everybody, make sure they are ready to go, and see if we can just play something, see if we can get anything good. Thought I would just hang out on this Saturday, see if we can get anything going. I'm still just so disappointed with the content. I just can't understand why we're getting like absolutely nothing in the game right now. Just really crazy. Okay, so latency's kind of bouncing a little bit. That has me a little worried. I guess it's okay. We'll just go into the match. Who cares? I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, we just had a big bounce to 66, so that's not a great sign. You're going up against a team with Trezeguet. They've got the lone George Best, lone Roy Keane, but they've got a fairly terrible back line with Outerwild and Laporte and Ederson as a keeper. So let's see what we can do. Hi, Venom. How you doing, brother? So we are the home team. I'm surprised. Usually when I'm the home team, I don't get that bounce, but we may be connecting to some other server. So I don't know exactly how all that works as far as the latency goes, but I am glad they've added that numeric counter there so you can have a better idea of what your latency may be. Oh, got it deflected already. Prime moments, George Best going crazy. I haven't even unlocked that George Best or Roy Keane yet. So I haven't had a chance to play with either one of those. Got an early pause. I don't know if our man's going to make some substitutions. Come on, let's go. Got Daniel James running. Oh, man. For this stream, Venom, I just started here just a few minutes ago. But I don't know if you're asking longevity. I've been playing since FIFA 17. That's when FUT Champs was first introduced. For this account, though, this is my Christmas to Glory team. So this is everything I've done since Christmas. I'm playing really aggressive defensively. I need to ease it up a little bit, but that's okay. Got the ball back. Got Neymar making a run. And that's where someone like Laporte kills you. I mean, Neymar just blasts right by him. When you have those defenders that just don't have the pace. And this Neymar, I bought him. He had a hunter on him. That's probably not my favorite chem style to have on Neymar, but that gives him 99 pace, and so you're not gonna be able to keep up with him with those slow center backs. But nice opening goal. See if we can get some insurance now. Wonder how good that prime moments George Best is. He would be fun to try out. We'll have to get that loan version unlocked and try him out. See if we can get Daniel James running. Again, just his defenders aren't going to be able to keep up with anybody. The game's lagging a little bit. Can we get this? Oh my gosh, what a save from the keeper. Ederson just going bonkers. I cannot believe that. There we go. Get Atal up the middle. See if we can send Atal on a run from the CDM spot. Good defending there by that time by the man. Good job, brother. Good job, Wan-Bissaka. We're having like a little bit of delays. It's just kind of, you know, just a little bit of that like choppiness, I guess. Ah, Neymar. Woo! What a goal, Daniel James. That was pretty. My gosh, I've got to see the replay of that one. Hate watching replays usually, but that one was pretty. Let's see what's going on with this Daniel James goal. Just kind of gets it in a little. Was that between the legs? Woo, that was a little weak, but I felt like we deserved the goal at least because of that one save from Ederson. That was kind of, I think it went through the defender's legs, which was kind of cheap. But you know, like I said, I felt like we did deserve a second goal. Appreciate it, AGX. Thanks so much. We're 10-2 right now. Just kind of playing. I only played a gold 1. That's just the most fun for me. And for me, until Team of the Season gets here, I don't see any reason to play to Elite. Because the Team of the Week packs are terrible. I'm using 4-2-3-1, Dennis. I've changed it up slightly, but I do have a formation and custom tactics video on my channel. It's slightly changed. I don't remember at the time, but one thing I do have, I have both of my CDMs. I have one CDM on balanced and one CDM on get forward. So, you know, I try to play it more aggressive as far as the attacking, because so many people stay back that you've got to have some extra attackers. Get Neymar. No, I was trying to get that to Neymar. Almost got through to a Kone. And Yedder doing work. There's Atal. Now, Atal is my CDM. He's on that get forward instruction. So, you know, that's one thing I really like. It's a little riskier sending one of your CDMs get forward, but, you know, as you can see, it pays off. And you can see my formation here, what we've got going on. I've got Neymar up top, Ben Yedder at cam. This is a recent switch where I was playing Atal at cam and I had Ben Yedder on the bench, but now I put Ben Yedder back in as cam and put Atal in as one of my CDMs. He has good enough defending stats to be able to hold his own there. I was playing Awar there, but now I've got Atal there with a get forward instruction and he just speared a goal. I thought our man was going to rage quit, but I guess not. I guess he's still going. Thought for sure we had to rage quit after that third goal. But he's still going for some more. But he's playing that lone George Best and lone Roy Keane, so maybe he wants to keep trying them out, see if they're any good. Or is he going to play? Yeah, does he want to quit? Does he want to play? What do you want to do, brother? You want to get a red card? Uh-oh, AGX, a registered sex offender? Oh, oh my gosh, what a save. The two worried about AGX being a registered sex offender. Oh, come on. What? We don't get, oh my gosh, I can't believe we didn't have a free kick from that. Good defending, Wan-Bissaka. I don't think our man really even wants to play, but he doesn't want to rage quit either. Can we get a Kone? Just a header. Headers are so terrible this year. I was hoping to get it on his feet, but went a little too high. Okay, there we go. We finally get the rage quit. Nice 3-0 win. Neymar with a goal. Daniel James with a goal. Atal with a goal. 2 assists to Ben Yedder, 1 to Neymar. So very nice win. Good start. Let's keep going. Try to get a couple weekend league games going while we're at it. See what else we can do. Hopefully, yeah, probably still will need some form of fitness. I hate going into any match now. My defenders, I don't mind if my defenders are on 98. I can probably just put individual fitnesses on my frontline players. I don't mind if my defenders are on 98, but I don't like to have my attackers on anything less than 99. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but it just feels like they go. Appreciate that, Jack Morrow. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I love this Atal card. That is one of my favorites. I like him better than Ben Yedder, but I'm liking playing Ben Yedder and Atal together. The one thing I don't like about Ben Yedder, his stamina is so poor on this version. He's just always dead by like the 60th or 70th minute. Okay, so then we got fitness on our attacking players. So let's go. Let's go into another match, see if we can get another win. Check our latency. Still bouncing a little bit, but I mean, that's what it was doing last time. I was having pretty good connection. I don't think I've... Now, I played 2 this morning, and I was having really good connection. Yesterday, I was having pretty good, like, stable connection, but they've got Shapeshifter Messi, so they've got a pretty epic player right there. The rest of their team, I mean, they've got the wants to watch Ben Yedder, but they've got Gold Dembele, Gold Allen, but I mean, that Messi can make up for a lot of stuff, so let's see what's going to happen. I'd love to have that Shapeshifter Messi because he has better work rates than his normal one. He has high-low work rates instead of medium-low. But this one we are away, so maybe the connection may be a little worse. Hopefully it will play out just fine, but when it's bouncing and you're the away team, sometimes you get a little bit of that sluggishness, I guess. It's frustrating that you can have so many different variations of gameplay in FIFA. And we got a possession-based player. Nice steal by Essien. And didn't wait quite long enough for a Kone to run. Oh, Mbabu, no. Playing a little too crazy. Playing crazy. He's going to give up a goal. I thought I was going to give up a goal. I know what you mean, Blue Eyed Girl. Everybody's stuck at home now. I can't believe EA is not giving us any better content while everybody is stuck at home. Crazy. Daniel James hitting 250 appearances. Switch. One of those games where switching isn't working quite as good as you hope. Nice by Essien. All right, let's just get something set up here. We've just... Oh, what a terrible pass. Trying to get something set up, and then we still end up with just a terrible pass. There we go. Got Essien. Come on, Daniel James. I've got a Kone making a run. Can Ben Yedder get free? We're just going to have to shoot. Oh, nice save. Come on, Ben Yedder. Nice. Ben Yedder in the right spot. Able to get a goal. He's actually been controlling play mostly. He's more of a possession style player. But, you know, he hasn't really had any attacks, but he's controlled the ball. But luckily, we're able to get free, get a nice run in. We triggered that run for Ikone to get into good space, and then luckily the rebound fell to Ben Yedder, able to bury it. But when you're playing a possession player, just make sure, just let them make their passes, and then eventually, if they're not going to attack, you're just going to win the ball back. Send Ikone forward again. Come on. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate that, brother. Terrible defending by me. Can we? Yeah, we end up with it. That was terrible. I ran right by him with Mbabu. Ah. Nice, nice, nice. He finally got into a decent position, but we still had our defense able to make that not allow him to fully turn. Oh, man. Good defending. Good defending by your Carvajal. Yeah, everything's very tight. There's like a lot of space in the middle. I feel like he's playing pretty narrow. So it's a little bit hard to get through down the middle. Nice. Oh, I thought I could get it back to Neymar. I thought I had that one. Yeah, everything's very tight. We're going to have to get a little bit more going wide, try to open some things up. We get, oh, nice. He passed it right into his Varane. I thought he had space there to make the pass, but passed it right into Varane. Urgh. Gotta get it on Messi. I gave that up. That was my mistake. I thought I switched to the wrong person, but yeah, give up a goal to shapeshifter Messi. Frustrating, but that was my mistake on defense. I allowed him to get by me, and then I thought I was going to switch to a different player, and I switched poorly. All right, get a corner. See if we can get something going here at the very end. I see you, Ben Yedder. I see you, Ben Yedder. That's how you make it back into the starting lineup. Attaboy. Attaboy. Get him on your back. Make the turn. That was pretty. Nice job, Ben Yedder. Nice job. And also, it doesn't hurt when you have that late bump, that 45-minute bump, 90-minute bump. The championship player SBC. I mean, that it certainly wouldn't go wrong, especially if you've got that Wayne Rooney flashback. I mean, that would link really nicely with the Rooney, so you certainly couldn't go wrong with that. I did the Calvin Phillips and the Maguire. I did them when I was playing with Rooney a couple weeks ago, and both of them were pretty good. I have not tried the new championship player out though. Come on, Neymar. Nice. Okay, now we've got our cushion. Really well worked goal there. Finally got into a little bit of space. I don't know if he's attacking a little bit more now or what. Should it? Okay, wow, we got a rage quit. I'm surprised we got a rage quit, only up 2 goals. But he was playing a 4-2-3-1, but I felt like he was in a fairly narrow, which isn't a bad thing to do, but you've got to try to take advantage of that and know how to beat it. So nice win. Another rage quit. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's go to another match. We're rolling now. We are rolling. See what we can do with another one. The big SBC I've been trying to do, Jack, lately is the CONMEBOL Sudamericana SBC, where you can get those 88 rated players. You can kind of sort through those. I'll just show you guys real quick. I've got all these players over here in my transfer targets, and I'll just kind of go through them and see when I can buy them cheaper. I just kind of sort through them a little bit, and you'll find them sometimes for less than 1,000 coins, so I'll just kind of go through each one of these. Sometimes I'll be able to bid on them or just go through all of those. But I know the players I need to make these, and then you can get your packs back. Plus, you get those 88 rated players that you can use to go towards some of these SBCs. At least, hopefully, we'll get another good SBC soon. Let's go into another match. So we still don't need, I'll put a fitness on Wan-Bissaka. For some reason 97 gives me bad feelings, but 98 doesn't. So I'll go ahead and put a fitness on Wan-Bissaka, and then I'll put one on all my attackers. I know it's weird putting a fitness on a 98. It makes me feel uneasy to go into a match with 98 rated fitness. They just lose their fitness so quick if they're not on max fitness. So one more, I believe, Daniel James. Okay, let's go into another match. Let's see what we can get going. Check our late. This one's bumping up to 70. That definitely makes me uneasy. I'm going to leave this one. We've been kind of bouncing up and down. The last one we played was bouncing a little bit, but didn't get us quite as high as 70. For me, the biggest frustration in FIFA is when you have that delayed connection. And so anything you can do to try to have a decent connection is, I think, is worth it. I don't know if something's going crazy on my end, if I just had a bad connection to the server or what, but I mean, I'm hardwired in on my Xbox, so it should be fairly stable connection, but I don't know why. But when there's good connection, it seems to say like right around from 28 to 32 for me. So this one's going 44, 36, but then it's getting that bounce to 66, which worries me a little bit, then 70, 84. So I'm just not feeling comfortable with that. Again, I don't know if something's happened on my end or if I'm connecting to a bad server now. I know a little bit about it. I don't know all the intricate networking intricacies of all of that, like how that works. Like if I'm connecting to a server on farther away from me, I don't know if I'm getting a worse ping. I really don't know. But again, just for me, I just cannot stand playing FIFA when it's that really delayed connection, because FIFA 20 is a better game than we've had for a little while when you have a good connection, but it's a slower game. So when you're playing those delayed games, it's just like at a snail's pace and you can't do anything. This game has to be like at a perfect connection to be a fun game. Otherwise, it's like one of the worst FIFA. So it's kind of crazy. It can be the best FIFA and it can be the worst FIFA at the same time, just kind of depending on how you have your connection at the time. And so now it's like, okay, it took a while to even find an opponent. Like, again, it's something going wrong on my end, but it's weird. You know, I'm live streaming, so my internet's okay enough to live stream with no delays. I'm not showing any lag or anything like that. But I can't connect to a FIFA server, so I might just back off. When this happens, I usually just back off. Maybe we'll just go and work on an SBC for a little bit. Let's see what I have bought. What do we have? Are we able to do anything on a CONMEBOL SBC? Let me just go back a little bit, because I'm pretty disappointed. Our content has been terrible of late. Like I pointed this out at the beginning of the video. I didn't mean to go there. But like getting that Muriel today was just terrible. The mid icon pack SBCs were terrible. I mean, it's fine, but it's like at this point in the game, we should be having prime icon SBCs. We should be having something else. But if I could craft a mid-icon SBC, I certainly wouldn't mind trying it. Maybe trying to get that Hullet or Eusebio or R9. There are still some epic mid-icons out there. But when you're having to pay 85, 85, 88, that is pretty pricey to have to pay for a mid-icon when the majority of them are going to be worth far less than that. So let me just take a look at our CONMEBOL SBC. How far are we away from completing this? And I'd like to complete them like multiple times and just keep rinsing through them. I know a lot of people have been doing that lately, like kind of creating a concept squad, which is what I've been doing. And then also, then you can go and just buy the players you need, and just rinse and repeat on these. Because you can get 3 88 rated players for fairly, it's not that expensive to run through this. And if you buy them smart, you can actually come out making money through these. But this final one is pretty hard to do because you have to have a 72 rated squad, and there aren't that many Suda Americana players that are rated that high, so there's just a small pool of the ones you can buy. But let me just look at my clubs or my squads, and let's just see what we have filled in so far. If we're close enough, let's see. If we go over to this one, this is the one I was working on mostly. They still have quite a bit to buy. I thought I had him, but I've got another Argentinian striker. Let me see if I can find him. Let me just go to my newest, because I haven't been buying anything lately except for some of these players. Let me just throw some of these guys out here. Because, yeah, that 76 rated Argentinian striker is pretty cheap, and the 75 rated goalkeeper is cheap. Like, come on, controller. So we could put sand up here. We're still really good on chemistry. I don't know if we could change our goalkeeper. We maybe still would be fine. Yeah, that would still only take it to 98 chemistry, so we still could do that. That would still work. Then we're only needing a few other players, these Colombian players. Let's just search the market. I've been trying to buy this Duque card. How much is he going for? There's just so many of these. Okay. 1,600... 1,500, that's not too bad. God, 1,500 is a little bit more than I'd like to pay. What about Gomez? And what's also frustrating is when you search for that card, you get all these silver versions of the card mixed in with the Suda Americana version. 1,400, 1,500, 1,400. That's still a little more than I'd like to pay. I'd like to get them all under 1,000 coins if possible. Gomez, Barrera, what about him? Anything for you, Barrera? Too much. My gosh. 3,100. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete this part of it right now. What I'm trying to do is just, excuse me, whenever I have time, I'm just going through this transfer market thing, and I'm just trying to find anybody that's going to be cheap enough that we can buy. And if I just keep doing that and doing that and doing that, I'm going to have enough. I've got a lot of people that have been able to buy as duplicates, so if I can just continue buying them, then we will be able to complete that fairly easily. But let's just try. Let's see if the FUT Champions will work better now. See if we can have a better connection to the server, or are things going to just be completely messed up? We had our fitness ready. Okay, so we're good to go. Let's just try to enter the match, see what our latency is showing now. It's showing 68. What is going on? I don't know if something's happened with on the EA side of things, or I don't know. That's frustrating to me. That is frustrating, guys. That is really frustrating. My gosh. So we sold something else. We've been doing a lot of bronze pack stuff. Been trying to sell a lot of bronzes and also pack a lot of these Suda Americana cards. I've packed quite a few of those in bronze packs. I've been able to sell a lot of them. So those have worked really well. Bronze pack method is working really well right now just because of all those. So many people are trying to do the Suda Americana and Libertadores SBCs, trying to craft these icons. So it's a great time to do bronze pack method. And the other thing I'm doing, I'm starting to save my packs. We haven't had a promo for a little while. There's just no reason to open these packs, so I'm just going to save them up. I don't know if we're going to get anything for FUT Birthday. I know a lot of us thought FUT Birthday was coming yesterday, but all we got was that mid-icon pack, and all we got today was Muriel. So I'm not sure what they're going to do for a FUT Birthday, if they're going to do anything at all. But I'm just saving my packs up. I don't know if I'm going to save them all the way to Team of the Season. I don't know if I could do that yet. But and I'm going to at least save them for a promo. It's just really frustrating. Let's try to go into one more match and just see if it's going to work. But like I said, I just cannot bring myself to play this game when it's having that, when it has those issues. When you have those connection issues, you just cannot play the game. We'll give it one more go. Can we even find an opponent at this stage of the game? The 46, 120. This one's holding a little better, 128 though. Okay, guys, that's just going to wrap it up. I can't play Weekend League like this, so it's going to wrap up the video for now. Maybe I'll try to come back in a little bit, play some more Weekend League if things are going to work out. We did win our 2 games fairly handily, got 2 rage quits. But if you get a chance, work on those Combo Bowl, Sudamericana, and Libertadores, SBCs. It's a great way to get high-rated cards into your team so that you can craft some of these SBCs. But if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me everywhere. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.